What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I'm bringing you part 4 of the First Berserker Khazan playthrough. This is my first actual full playthrough of the game, in fact. I had, of course, played through the beta and the demo, and I started a challenge run with fists only on at the time, which was expert difficulty, which was just the normal standard difficulty. And something distracted me from it. It's been months since, and instead of coming back and jumping into a challenge run, I did do a playthrough, but I opted for the normal difficulty. And I feel like the difference is very apparent. It even changes the manner in which you play the game. When games are difficult and they're done right, like Khazan, like many of the Souls-likes we've come to know and love, you learn from your losses, from your deaths, and from your failures. And that teaches you how to further embrace the game mechanics and then make it your own, right? In terms of the experience that you feel. Now, one thing that I've noticed is that I had just been kind of brute forcing my way through normal difficulty because the penalty is much less. In Khazan, originally, I think the vision was to be a depletion of stamina, similar to Sekiro's depletion or breaking of posture. And on the normal difficulty, you rarely even break the posture or deplete the stamina gauge, if you will, unless it's a boss enemy. So a lot of my mechanics, a lot of the points I'm investing is all really based on dealing damage versus posture or stamina damage. So interesting to know. I'd love to know what you guys think. We're going to jump into the game. I definitely had some time to, philosophize about it this weekend. So I haven't played since Friday, so obviously we're going to have to do some warming up. I have been playing tons of Sekiro, though, so you'll have to forgive me if I continue referencing that game because it's fresh on the mind, and it, at least from the standard difficulty, has a similar vision where you're depleting a stamina gauge, getting those brutal attacks and getting big damage in, and then going back and continuing that cycle. Whereas on the normal difficulty, you rarely get the opportunity because they die too fast. So it's very interesting. I think we're gonna go left. That's typically the kind of the order of operations and how I do things. That way I can explore in a very methodical manner. That's gonna be open from the other side, obviously. This looks like oh, I can't open that. Huh. Even I don't need a key, it's right there. It's fine though. We see a brother in there. I think those are the elite kind of soldiers that each seem to have either dual wielding or something different. Let's scope out what's on this side. I was holding circle to sprint. Not the right game, Inhuman. Let's see. It's mosey on over here. Oh, there's nothing at all. Okay, lovely. We have to go left. Okay. I understand now. Marconius over on TikTok says, if you're having trouble winning, just don't lose. It's hard to win when you lose. Sage advice. I'm a very young person, surely. All right. Oh! See, like there, I can just take the hits. Normally, you'd be getting and receiving so much damage, it's just like a big punishment. But on this difficulty, again, you kind of get away with making those mistakes. So I do enjoy the harder difficulty, and even in the last stream, I changed it because I was like, you know what, this fight is sloppy because I'm just able to get away with making such big mistakes, and it makes it to where you don't have to learn the mechanics. You don't have to embrace those mechanics. And that was something that I sought to change. But we'll always come back and revisit the challenge run. I typically do challenge runs on my first playthroughs of any games. But it's nice to kind of take it easy and close out the year with just a standard playthrough, clearing out the backlog. We're going to be doing Khazan, which is a game that I had wanted to play for a very long time and been following for quite some time, and then we'll do Neo 2 as well. Walter says, I think my first 3 comments got eaten up. I'll say hi, Inhuman. Glad you're back safe and sound. What's up, Walter? How are you doing? Yeah, I have not seen any of those comments on YouTube. YouTube eats them up for some reason. Those first few anyways, but I'm glad you're here. Hope you had a great weekend. And you are very, very safe and welcome here. I don't know why it eats your comments, though. YouTube may not like you, but I do. Okay, we're going to be circling around there at some point. Alrighty. Those are explosive barrels or no? No? Okay. We'll just kind of funnel these enemies one at a time then in that case. Watch the arrow. No ambush from the sides. I love that. I was anticipating that. Down, boy. Nothing from the side, huh? That's interesting. Thought there'd be something. Even an illusory wall or... Nothing of the sort. Alright. Walter says, I'm doing better. Still have the dry cough, but I'm good. Well, I hope that goes away soon, because that can be really annoying. It makes it hard to get good rest, in my opinion, too. That's one thing I don't like. That is the key to getting better. Okay, so we have this guy there, we have 2 dogs. So we're gonna take out these threats here, and then just face off with this enemy. Oh, I forgot how to counter. I forgot all the things. I'm receiving tons of damage here. I need to heal. He's an elite, that's why. I see the little snowflakes, that means he's a tough guy. It's not very fair you had puppies around. Oof. I was like a mile away from where I needed to be to do that. And I was late. Positioning and timing was totally off. Okay. Yeah, it's so fast. I don't know how one could do that. We get the hunter scroll. We can craft the hunter set now. I'm not thinking they're hunters. I don't know what those particular types of knights are. I guess we could look at the... Is it the compendium or the codex? Yeah. So we have... Is it these guys? It's probably destroyers, yeah. Nope, it's shredders. Shredders and slayers. So these aren't hunters per se. But they could drop the hunter set, maybe. I don't know. Alright, so let's open this up. Hopefully this gives us the key, right? Because if not, then I don't know where else to go. It's been very linear from this part. Yep, okay, we get the Citadel key. Nice. Alright. Can't forget the door from downstairs, though. This looks like a closed off area, so we'll check this out really quickly, and then we're gonna explore the rest. Yeah. We love the booty. Contorted spear. Ooh. Gross. Oh, I thought there was a way off. I thought there was an area that was you could drop down from. There you go. We then have the gated passageway over here, I think. And then was there something over here, or is this how we actually progressed forward? We actually made it that way, right? That's gonna open from the other side, and we can... I'd like to wait, because he's gonna aggro. Okay, never mind. See if we can get a stealth kill on this guy. I doubt it. Nope. Lovely. Stealthy. Alright, very good. But again, taking nasty hits. Should have anticipated the ambush there. That's okay though. Nothing here. It's so weird. Oh, hi. Carry the dogs. A room with nothing in it? Maybe just the dog? I don't know. What's the point of this? I see nothing of value here. Is there a jarling over here? I hear noises. Like, I don't know if it's bones rattling or something up above. Okay. Because I suck, let me just back up for a bit. And these guys are no fun. Okay. I hear a noise, I just don't know what it is. Absorb!
What a coward! I heard he's skulking in their castle cellars.
Okay. I don't think I can make my way up here. That's the other side, okay. Very good. So we've explored this area to the fullest. That's just the other side with the entrance. I don't think there's any further progression other than going down. And that'll probably open the gate from the other side. Let's see. Nope. Oh, hey there. Probably a hostage I need to save or something. Maybe for a side quest. I'm not entirely sure. There's been several kind of villagers or people like that. That's gonna be an ambush, right? Yeah. That one was a bit obvious. See, I knew there was an assassin's elixir. There you go. So we have a bunch of jail cells. I'm assuming I can open them up from the well, as soon as I defeat the jailer. I don't know. Maybe there's a switch. There was a switch somewhere near the door that I just opened up. So it could be around there. Wait till you see the saliva. Okay, so this is going to be the other side of the door that said, you know, you can't open from this side. So those are the little prisoners right there. There's another door there. I'll go ahead and heal since I haven't been able to do brutal attacks since I suck. And let's see. All these people. This was just an ambush. I mean, not an ambush. That's what the dog was, I think, right? Oh, nice. That looked weird, so that was cool. I didn't notice it walking past it the first time, but that's nice. Okay, so destructible environments and illusory walls. I wonder if I could have dropped that on him. Oh. Okay. I do like that wall physics. That's fun. This is the enemies we killed in here. Alright, well I guess it's a lot more straightforward than I thought. I'm over here trying to Sherlock Holmes this area. He's got nothing. He's got nothing for me. Oh gosh. He's dead. Is this the... I don't know. I feel like I missed something up top, but maybe not. I hear footsteps below me. It's this guy. Ugh. I know you from the jar world, sir. Okay. And I'm assuming this would have been knee deep. Okay, never mind. That would have been knee deep, but then I would have been slow and then assassinated. But maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, so we have straight and left. Go left first. We can kind of sweep the area. Watch for ambushes. I have been enjoying this game thoroughly, though. That's for sure. Very, very good game. Definitely some of the best combat in a Souls-like, period. Oh god, I see rats. Oh, why must there always be rats? Freaking rats. Okay. Away with you. Away! He's going towards my feet. Zombie man. Dead. He's trying to kill that thing. Okay. There you go. There's an easier way to destroy this. You have to waste a whole strike. You do get that lantern that could technically prevent enemies from respawning that we saw from, I don't know, I think it was the jar dude. I think it was Charlie. We're going to call him Charlie, like Charlie, but I don't recall. I think it was him. He sold several variants of the mask and also the lantern that prevents like resurrection from, I don't know, undead enemies. This may be the intended path, kind of going further and further and further. I don't necessarily want to drop down either, so we'll come back for this. Yeah, we'll come back, because Khazan can't jump and he can't climb. For everything he can do, cannot climb or do traversal too well. You know, he's more of a tough guy. Okay. Thank you for that. Oh, my back. Figured that was an ambush. I was expecting a purple guy. So we have craft enhancers. So we can craft earth enhancers and I think fire enhancers too, or was it water? I don't remember. But in either case, the blacksmith seems to be the spot where you can craft potions, which would give us an infinite amount, and also the enhancers, which can similarly give us an infinite amount technically. So that's really good. I really like that. Okay, so that was the intended path. Let's continue on. Oh, freaking A. The rats, man. In my game, I'm not going to have rats, even if there's dungeons and tunnels and sewer-like areas. I can assure you of that. No pun intended. Okay, so this should be from the very beginning, I'm assuming. Let's double check. Ooh, that's different. Okay, that's a lift. Could potentially be a shortcut. I don't remember seeing a lift on the other side of things, though.
Wait, I don't want to fight.
Okay, Andel, but I will kill you if you betray me. Talk to me, boy.
I'm not with them anymore. I've left that life behind.
Oh, I have to skip it forward. My bad. I was drinking water.
Where is he?
Where is he? Oh, sorry.
I saw him running down to the cellars with someone with blonde hair.
We all have blonde hair. You have blonde hair. I have blonde hair. Everybody has blonde hair in this damn game.
The Knives Vale second in command went mad and started chasing after them.
The second in command.
You don't know Rankers?
No.
He's a real maniac. He'll kill anyone who gets in his way, no matter who they are. If you're smart, you'll try and stay out of his way.
So was he crazy before, or is he just crazy all the time?
I don't really know, but I'm sure it wasn't just to loot the city. From what I heard, someone high up ordered us to put the city to the torch, and this is something you might want to know. I saw someone hand the leader a letter with the Imperial seal on it.
I think I obtained that letter. I'm in possession of said letter, boy. And we're all blonde here. I guess we can go up, and then we'll come back down. This could lead us to a potential save point. You know, one thing I like to check. Is there a secret in this elevator shaft? Nope, I'd probably die if I went down there. A lot of elevators in Souls games typically have a series of secrets, or, you know, inside the shaft there's gonna be secrets, or if you go under the lift there's a secondary elevator, but there's nothing like that here. Are they from California? Yeah, they're all kind of bro-ish. They're all definitely bro-ish, Walter, that's for sure. I can confirm the bro-ish nature. Cali surfer dudes. This is from the top. Okay, cool. So now this is our save point. This is our direct line to the checkpoint, which should be just right over here. So now I can top off. I'm assuming we're gonna fight Rankus. Is that what happens next? Rankus. So I think Thursday, let's see. Yeah, Thursday is the 11th. The Game Awards will be on, so I'll be streaming that, you know. We can stream our reaction to it, watch it together, see what that damn statue's all about. I figured it was Lords of the Fallen, but they've now come and said it's not that. So it's probably Saros, but that's also been announced. So it just seems to be like ARG for either a new IP or probably Saros. But I don't really know yet. It's gotta be a decent sized developer to do something of that nature. Alright, let's go down here. But yeah, that'll be fun. We can watch that together. And then I have several videos planned that are going to be discussing, you know, several things like my best challenge runs of 2025, most anticipated games of 2026, and the worst games I played of 2025. So really looking forward to making those kind of summary videos. We can look back and see, like, man, what all have we done this year, you know? Sometimes the time blurs, and I was thinking of accomplishments from last year, and I was like, wow, that was actually 2024. So many things that, so much time has passed in between, so very interesting. Alright, here goes our first lunge attack. Goodbye. And I'm gonna get shot by an arrow, right? No, I'm not. Okay. Why is this so narrow? My gosh. No! Stop trying to shoot me. Ah, I didn't know that was an enemy. I'm about to fall off the ledge here. Okay, never mind. We're okay now. Where's that damn archer? Did I kill him too? Oh, I saw you, but I didn't think you're gonna fly in like that. The damage that we deal with like a parry or brink guard, watch this. The archers damn near die. It's not as perceptible with the standard enemies, but you can see it very clearly with the archers and the dogs, for example, and even the monkeys. Like, they pretty much die in almost one brink guard. So I think 2 brink guards would probably finish them off. Okay, so oh, we came from here. Okay, good. We got attacked from here. And what the heck am I supposed to do? Because we can't jump or climb. Khazan is limited in that way. He's vertically challenged in that way. We do have a ladder, though. He is good at climbing ladders. White. Proficient. Get out of here. Let's see. I see something. Wonder if I can hit that. Oh, I got it. We are accurate. We are accurate indeed. Okay, so we came up here, shot the soulstone thing. Probably a better angle, I bet, if we were just been more patient, but it's not my biggest strength. Ow. His strikes don't like have that proper clang to them, you know? Like, not the little fast flurry that you just hit me with. It's bizarre. Alright, picking up all these items that I'll never use. That's always fun. I love picking up items, though. It's one of my favorite things to do is collect... Oh, I could have hit it from here. This is to collect items and hoard items. And I'm not even being facetious. I absolutely love it. I never use them because I like them so much. I'm like, oh, maybe I need them in this very specific circumstance. And I will never use items unless it's absolutely required or scripted for the use, or it's a walkthrough that I'm doing and I'm showing you kind of how to benefit from them. And it's like my one time I use items. Otherwise, you better believe I'll be hoarding them. I'm ready for a boss fight, please. The level was great. We've kind of gone from ruins to like this mining area. That's got to be a boss fight because we see the spirit of not adversary, but advocacy. Oh, yes. We're rich. 184k gold. But the problem is everything's so expensive. Anything that's worth a darn. Let's jump into this boss fight. It's probably Rankus. Oh gosh. He's got shot with an arrow. Nice. Man, his crossbow is insane. Like a crossbow hammer. I like his weapon. Well, okay. Hey, he has dark hair. It's me.
You're still alive.
How does he know me?
Not for long.
Ow. Okay. Ah, okay, we got the brain guard at least. See, I'm getting too greedy with my hits. Let me go ahead and heal. Whoa! Shockwaves. Gonna be his thing, it looks like. Okay. Come on, fool. I don't know how much time. I've never fought him before. I have no idea how much time I have in between those strikes. So. How's this compared to other Souls-like games? Combat is far superior. Combat's amazing in this game. Combat is really, really good. You don't have to figure out the lore, they kind of just tell you. I like that, like Liza P style. Okay. And 3. You do combos of 3, it seems. That's gonna fall on my head if I don't move, I bet. No! I think the game's very awesome, very solid. FromSoft, in my opinion, does not always do the best job. It's just that they continued consistently pumping out these amazing games. But there's always, you know, a little jank to those types of games, in my opinion. I love FromSoft titles. but they're not without their flaws, that's for sure. And I love that new developers are coming in and, as they have been for many years, and giving their interpretation of what a Souls-like is without some of the nuances and some of the complaints that carry over from others that just kind of do blind copies, you know? Quality of life's a big thing, and a lot of the newer developers, specifically the Korean devs, are doing exceptionally well with their Souls-like attempts, like Liza P, for example. This is also Korean dev, and they're doing fantastic. I think these are some of the best. Liza P is probably the best non-FromSoft Souls-like in my opinion. This would probably be a close second. Wuchang was fantastic as well. You know, Neo 2 is pretty interesting, Seijay. I'm going to be doing a Fists only run. Neo 2 is interesting to me because it was the first game that I ever streamed on this channel years ago, and I never beat it. And I never beat it because I played it just like a standard Souls game, right? I'm talking Dark Souls, right? And when you play a Team Ninja game just like an exact copy of Dark Souls, you're not going to embrace what Team Ninja does best, and that is combat mechanics. And so I was playing it like a standard Souls-like, not giving it a chance. I was like, you know what? I don't like it. It didn't feel right. I then did the same thing with Neo 1. I was miserable. I wasn't enjoying it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just drop all the notions that I have, bringing in all the FromSoft kind of like mask that I have on, and instead I'm going to look at it as a Team Ninja game, which I love Team Ninja. I just was, because they started doing Souls-likes, really focused in on that. I did Neo Fists only, and I loved it. That was the first time I ever beat the game. I now want to do Neo 2 Fists only before Neo 3 comes out, and I can't wait to do that. So yeah, Neo 2 is going to be next after I beat Khazan, in fact. We're going to be doing a Neo 2 challenge run, so. But yeah, I never beat it. It was the first game I ever streamed on this channel. I never beat it. And so I want to change that. You know, I need to probably start doing reflections with this brother. He's slow enough. I just don't know the timing for his moveset yet. Okay, right when his little toesies blink. Can't wait for Neo 3. Absolutely, me neither. Neo, I did I think it was the alpha, and it was fantastic. And not only that, but the notes that they took away and what they plan to do to continue improving upon the game. It's just they're just listening, and they're doing so well, in my opinion. And I can't wait to see the full product, the final product, if you will. That's going to be an amazing game, and I will be featuring on the channel. So it'll be Khazan, then Neo 2, and then we have time for, I mean, depending on how much time we have, we'll fit in whatever we can, and then we have Code Vein 2 on January 30th. Probably won't beat that by February 6th because that's when Neo 3 comes out, but Neo 3 will take priority over Code Vein. But yeah, this game's fantastic. It's very cinematic. Combat feels perfect. I'm not doing it much justice though because I've been playing Sekiro all weekend, so. Waiting for that toe to blink. No! Gave him too much distance and he's gobbling up his food. Is that a flamethrower, sir? Or are you just happy to see me? Yeah, we don't want him to do that. That's not very good. SayJ over on TikTok says, nice, can't wait for Neo 3. Speaking of Sekiro, is there any stealth in this? There are actually semi-stealth mechanics in the sense that you can do a instant death blow, if you will. But the opportunities to do that don't exist after the tutorial so far. And I'm already in the second region, so I've had no opportunity to ever use the death blow. I have been able to do a plunge attacks, which are kind of a semi-stealth thing, because typically the enemies are not facing you and you fall down from above. You can get in some pretty good damage, and you typically place weak enemies there, so you're getting like an instant kill. But the stealth kill itself, I've only been able to execute a single time. That was in the tutorial. There was like one other opportunity, but yeah, it's not. You're Berserker, right? So there's not much stealth. and that Berserker style of play. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna learn reflections. Never tried to do that yet, so okay. Fine. Let's heal up and keep learning. Yeah, so no true stealth in that regard. Come at me. Did that do anything? See, he holds his weapon and then he just strikes so fast, so that throws me off. Too slow there as well. See, I thought I had it there. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna continue practicing. This is gonna be a good opportunity to do that. Okay. Missed all those too. You're just gonna keep shooting me, you jackwagon? I'll start chugging his drink. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm doing see, this is like counter attack for the burst. I've been doing the wrong one. It's actually L1 and triangle. There you go. Okay, we'll be able to get it now. I'm coming. Okay. That's alright, missing all those two. Missed that as well. The timing is just terrible for me. Okay, that was a little too late. That's alright. Good thing is if you miss, you still kind of just do a standard guard, which isn't bad. I'm just much better at brink guards in my opinion, those perfectly timed guards. Missed that one too, that's okay. We're gonna keep practicing though. Trying to figure out the exact timing. Is it we're supposed to like touch tips, or what do we do here? Marcus says hi. Oh, it's Susanna. Hi, Mr. Inhuman. It's Bear. So funny you saw our videos. I'm glad you liked them and glad to see us. Hi there, Mr. Walter. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was so funny. That plane, I'm telling you, you just give me some time with my screwdrivers, I could fix it right up. I could fix it right up. That thing would be flying all the way to Derry. Come to me. I want to practice my reflection. So L1 in triangle is the reflection for it's a true parry, if you will. This game relies more so on guards or blocks like Lies of P. Not so much parries. However, the parries are incredibly rewarding if you can pull them off. Like that right there was a reflection, or what they call it's a parry, but it's a reflection in this game. If you do L1 in circle, that's if you're trying to counter a burst attack, which is then called a counter attack. So lots of like 3 different methods. You can just block, you can, you can guard, you can brink guard, which is the perfect timed one. You can do the reflection, which is the parry, or counter attack, which is specific to a burst attack. The only way to counter a burst attack. See, I missed that there too. I can't go there. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I'm gonna continue practicing this. Too early. Yeah, that was about right. If you miss one, your timing's gonna be off for all the rest, unfortunately. Oh, the balls. Am I in the improper position? See, that was a perfect reflection there. I must learn the way now. Now I'm addicted. Hold on. Learning his moveset would obviously be the smartest thing to do, but I'm not known for my intelligence. Those are just brink guards, by the way. Okay, so which I pretty much have down, and I can do pretty instinctively. But see, that's just a brink guard. I want to reflect you though. There it is. See, that's nice. And it's a huge stagger as well. I was a little too late there. That was perfect timing there. Okay, okay. I'm gonna continue trying that. I don't know the payoff in terms of the how much stamina he's losing, but I'm interested to see. Susanna, yeah, it was so nice. I'm so glad you guys had some fun. Loved the plane. The sandwiches, man. The sandwiches were everywhere. Like, how did the sandwich get all over Marcus's face? That was so funny. But no, I did enjoy those. Alright, how come I'm not locked on? Okay, there you go. I'm gonna try, this is gonna be another reflection practice round. But I had that there. It's okay. Lovely. That would have been, should have been perfect time in my opinion. That's okay though. Wow, I missed all of those. Okay. Am I too late? That's what it seems like. Yeah, I'm too late each time. That felt right, but I get what, I guess it was. Okay, so it's right when the swords clash, if you will. That was too late, but only a fraction of a second. That was a little too late as well. See, I can brink guard all day, but that's what I was accustomed to doing because of Lies of P, and obviously we've had some time with the demo and stuff. See, that I think would be perfect, but it's not. Thought that would have been good too. Ooh, okay. It's not nearly as intuitive as I thought. The brink guard is quite intuitive. Wow. It just might not be a thing I get. Doesn't seem very intuitive for me. You'd think it's when the swords clash. Like moment of impact kind of thing. See, I'm trying earlier than I normally would. And that's not working either. See, it's like far earlier than I'm accustomed to striking. Like that's too late, yeah. Yeah, that's, I don't know. See, I don't know how much earlier you can do it. You have to like know the move set then, essentially. Which I don't know this guy just yet. We just met. That's a big chunk of stamina that he's losing as well. Oh yeah, that's massive stamina loss. Ooh, I thought I had it there. Ah, scary. That was the wrong attack for me there. Easier just to brink guard those. Walter says, sorry folks, had to refresh video at froze. Stream seemed like it's fine because Twitch was running fine. Hi Baron, happy to see you here today. Oh, absolutely. Huh, I don't see that I had any weird interruptions, but I can check. Uh-oh, he's doing the flamethrower thing. Lovely. Flame just eats our health bar. That was a grab. Let me make sure I didn't have any weird... stream seems fine. Khazan has fallen. What? I didn't even get to see what was going on. I was looking at the stream health. YouTube Studio, restart. Now we'll be serious. Reflection just isn't really my thing. The timing is a little too early. You have to know their moveset. You can't just pull it off intuitively as you can a brink guard. So I'm not going to really go for anything other than the brink guards for now, and as in my first playthrough. But it seems like a mechanic that would be quite helpful. What's up, Rox? Hi, Harry. I'm doing great. I was trying to figure out the reflection. Not really a big fan of it, honestly. It's just something that it just doesn't work for me. I mean, it's good, I think, and it's just something that I'm not able to pull off very consecutively. So, and and it's not very intuitive for me in terms of the timing, so I think I'm gonna do more brink guards as I have been and just continue doing that for now. Wait, what? That's interesting. Okay. Susanna says, "Hi, it was very windy day on the Holy Island. I think that bit of ham blew into Marcus's face. He didn't know, and I was laughing so much. Bless him. It was hilarious. I thought that was so much funny, Susanna." Sparks says, "Enjoy your gaming, Unk." Which game is it? This is the first Berserker Khazan. This is a Souls-like from a Korean dev, similar to like Lies of P. It's not at all similar to Lies of P, but it's just created by a Korean dev. It's awesome. The story is awesome. The gameplay is fantastic. It came out like March of this year, I think, and I was doing a challenge run on it at the time, but I haven't, you know, played in months, and I stopped for some reason. I don't remember why I stopped, but I did stop, and I didn't want to jump back into a challenge run after months of not playing a game because it'd obviously be miserable. And so I'm doing a normal playthrough right now on the normal difficulty. And just enjoying the game. We're just finishing out the year. In my opinion, this is a great way to clear out the backlog, you know? Just clearing out the backlog. And we're going to be playing this, beating this game, and then we're going to do a challenge one for Neo 2, which is the first game I ever played on this channel, in fact, years ago. And we'll be doing that in preparation for Neo 3 that's coming out, which I loved Neo 3. My gosh, Neo 3 was incredible. Neo 1 was incredible too, in fact. The funny thing is, like, when I'm fighting him, for some reason, like, I take way more damage than when I'm just practicing reflections. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, you would love it. If you enjoy Sekiro, if you enjoy Lies of P, if you enjoy getting killed by the camera. I'm just kidding. The camera is usually perfect. I'm just in a terrible spot. Then you would love this game. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm actually stuck. I think I'm okay. It's one of those games where you can essentially parry anything. I'm gonna die because I'm on fire. You can parry anything, right? So I like to use the proper terminology for the game. So like in Lies of P, you guard, right? In Sekiro, you deflect. Well, in this game, you do brink guards, which are your normal guard is just your block. You can brink guard, which means you block at the perfect time, just like in Lies of P. Then you have a proper parry, which they call reflection. And then you have a counterattack, which is a specific parry to a burst attack. And that is another mechanic there. So you have three, technically four mechanics that are defensive in nature. Yeah, you should certainly try it out. It's similar to Sekiro. Once you get to it, you love it. Oh, absolutely. I love this game. I think it's fantastic. But the only problem is the reflections. The timing is not very intuitive. You have to know the moveset of the enemy. And that's, I'm not the biggest fan of that. So I prefer going the route of Lies of P or the Brink Guard instead. So I can just do perfect guards or Brink Guards as they call them in this game. And that allows me to continue at least enjoying it and playing it in a way that I'm very familiar with. As you know, we've done Lies of P extensively. Oh, come on. I didn't get my opportunity to do my brutal attack. Okay, I kind of don't want to be caught on fire, if I may. But I'm on fire, so now we just be aggressive anyways then. That was a missed grab attempt right there. Lovely. You stop that, sir. You stop it right now. Ooh! Okay, we should have figured he was gonna... Nope! Okay, that was nice. We guarded that, fortunately. Never seen that attack before. There's no way you're regaining stamina as I'm striking you. I have no stamina right now because poor stamina management on my part. Nice shot, sir. Whoa! I gotta heal. And I couldn't heal in time. Lovely. Have you finished Wukong yet? Oh, absolutely, Sparks. I did a 100% guide on that. That's one of my the things I do on games like this. I typically do. Oh, I wouldn't call Wukong isn't a Souls-like. It's just an action RPG. But I do 100% runs and guides on Souls-likes, action RPGs, things like that, action adventure games. So yeah, I have beat it. Black Myth Wukong was one of the best games I played in ever. I was wondering why the camera was on. I wasn't locked onto him. I'm behind you, sir. Oh, okay, never mind. He found me. You know, you take almost no damage from missing a reflection attempt. It's almost like it's better to try to do it every time. See, I'm too late each of those times, so I'm not able to pull it off. There you go. Oof. Late every single one of those times. But the Brink Guard on that final attack does stun him regardless. That's good. Nope, I don't like that attack. I'm just gonna run away from this one. You know what? It's not helping either, so it's fine. Yep, love the freaking fire. Love the fire. I have finished Welcome. Walter says, yeah, I still have the cough. I've been hearing that there's a thing going around that cough is lasting months. Oh, that's terrible. Rock says, the only thing I didn't like in Khazan is the colors choice for the levels. Too monochrome to my eyes. Really? Okay. It is a bit monochrome sometimes. And even, if anything, it's like there's a lot of those grays, like you're saying, and dulled out colors. But I see there's a lot of pops of color, too, in my opinion. Suzanne says, actually, there's a bit of flu epidemic here, Mr. Walter. They may even bring back masks for Christmas period. Oh, really? Kennedy King says, gotta jump, great playthrough. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. I didn't know you were here. Tim says, incredible game, only game to top Sekiro's combat. Ooh, bold claim. I don't agree with it, because I just got off playing Sekiro. I've been playing Sekiro pretty much non-stop since I first played it just a few weeks ago, and that is purposely one of the games that I had delayed playing because I didn't want it to dethrone Bloodborne for me. And oh my gosh, it did in a big way. And so I delayed playing it for 6 years, and actually more than that. But yeah, the game's incredible. I think Sekiro's combat is the best combat I've ever experienced. I think this is very cinematic and flashy. I love it, but I don't like it as much as Sekiro. It's very complex, and you can also just rely on simple mechanics, and that's just a great testament to the design of the game. Whoa, what did I just do? I accidentally pulled out my javelin. Yeah, the combat's incredible. Had no stamina, so I couldn't really punish there. I just wish I could get the reflections down, and there's like this timing that I'm just not understanding with them. I'm dead. Ah. Now I'm scared. You know what, he's just killing me with this fire anyway, so even when unless I have like a fire defense, that flame attack is still burning through, right? So I can't just tank that. Tim says, what about Sekiro's combat do you find better? I like the timing aspect of it, so it's like a very intuitive timing that it has when it comes to the deflections. So depending on how you play the game, I'm quite aggressive and I like to stay on the offense. So say that you're initiating the strikes and you're doing the number of strikes, it's going to put the enemies on defense, right? And it's just like in real life, like in an actual fight. So like you have like this kind of back and forth, if you will. And what happens is when you understand the timing of when the openings are, whether you're on now I'm on the defensive because the enemy's striking me, you have to find ways to upset that rhythm. And when you upset that rhythm, that creates an opening. And then with that opening, you then get that reward of, oh man, I got the nice Mikita counter, or I got, I broke his posture, or what have you. So the timing aspect of it, the fact how that's the way it just looks like, it almost looks choreographed. It's just something that you just haven't seen in a game before or since. So the combat is very rhythm based, if you will. It's very intuitive. And once you understand the enemies and how to use all of Wolf's, tool set, and even if you just go straight with, half the time, every morning I wake up and I just fight Ishin, just to kind of warm up, and I'm like, what a great fight that is. Like, there's just such amazing fights. They're very epic, and I just typically use Kusabi Maru. I'm just using the sword. And it's just so nice to do that simple, like, back and forth. Of course, you have the complex prosthetic, tools as well, and those are really nice, and I don't know. I just love the game. The game in general is damn near flawless. Every other Souls game I've ever played has an area or has a game mechanic that I do not like. Even Bloodborne. And Sekiro has everything that you kind of want in the other games that you like. You can jump. You can do this. There's proper stealth. The combat's excellent. Oh, you can skip dialogue by just pressing start and cancel it. You don't have to hear all the BS if you don't want to because you played it for the 50th time or whatever, right? There's a boss rush mode. There's, different things like that the game does so exceptionally well. There's no rats because I have phobia, and every freaking Souls game has rats. It's just a perfect game for me. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. And I knew it was going to be one of the best games ever, and that's why I postponed it, because Bloodborne had kind of been in the throne for so long. So much so that my main channel where it has, the one that I do lore on, that is actually based off of, even my icon is based off of Bloodborne. That's how important it is to me and big it is to me. So it's just one of those things where it's kind of interesting. That's how I feel about the combat and the game as a whole. No one has to agree, it's just simply my opinion. But I do love it. This game has very flashy cinematic combat. I love that. It makes you feel like a badass. That Berserker aspect's totally captured in there. I love that. It's just, I don't know, it's just not as good as, it doesn't feel as good. I mean, it feels great, right? It's just very like crispy and better than any FromSoft combat. It's so crispy and clean. It's more akin to Lies of P, but it just kind of tells you like the Korean devs are really onto something. They're doing really big things with these games and jumping into the Souls-like arena. The Gladiarmor protects fire. Okay, nice. I probably won't change it though, Rox. You know me, I don't really care to change armors and stuff like that. I just want to look cool. I want to wear my armor that's 30 levels too low. Stubbornly. Shoot me. That's the fast shot. I'm assuming those are meant to be dodged, but yeah, whatever. Oh, he was just reloading. I thought he shot in the air there. Even when he's point blank, okay. Walter says, I hope not, but it doesn't seem to be a bad idea if your immune system is compromised or if you have an underlying condition. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, to me, whatever measures you have to, precautions you have to take to stay healthy and stay safe, hey, it doesn't matter. It's not uncommon, especially in other parts of the world, to wear masks. We just make it a big deal because we're American. It's okay to be considerate of others, believe it or not. No shame in that. Taking care of yourself and taking care of others. Tim says, I agree, but you're doing that in this too, but more. I don't agree. I think there's more defensive opportunities. Like I don't. You just came in, but I've said this a million times already. That you can guard, which is kind of your standard block. If you just can't time it right, you can brink guard, which is the perfect block, similar to Liza P. You can parry, which is the reflection, and then you can do your counter attack, which is counter to the burst attack. So all very good and well. But I would say the reflection is much more effective if you already know the moveset of the bosses, because it's not very intuitive. Like, you have to clash the sword, essentially, if you will. Not in terms of the distance, but in terms of the timing. And I find it very difficult. For some reason, I'm struggling with that part of it. But yeah, I think the combat is flashy and beautiful and amazing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't think it's better than Sekiro. Sometimes you don't need the flash. Simplicity can be just as beautiful or awesome, in my opinion. But yeah, I think the combat's incredible. Definitely incredible. But I just rely primarily on the brink guard because that's very intuitive and it just makes the most sense. It feels right. It's very, there's not a lot of guesswork into it. It's just correct. The reflection, you have to know the moveset and the strike patterns for the bosses because the timing is just a little, you have to be pretty early. And for the brink guard, it's the moment of impact, which is very intuitive. See, here I panic. And I shouldn't. I just need to kill him. Ah, why did he start regaining stamina? That's so stupid. You're mine. I don't know how much time I have, so I'll just do this. There's so much red on the screen. I'm like, I can't see what's what. I'm just gonna go in this circle pattern here. There you go. That's better than before. And I'm gonna die. Now we're good. That was strange. Okay, I'm gonna heal again. Oh my gosh. He hit me twice. He hit me when he left, and he hit me when he came back down. I was not anticipating that. Shayla, what's going on? How are you doing? I'm getting my butt kicked by this guy. I was trying to learn the reflection mechanic, which is the what we would call a parry. And man, it's a little early. And it's almost like a Clash of Swords type timing. So you have to understand the timing of the weapons, the weapon strike, and for these enemies. And sometimes they have like a weird little wind up, So brink guards are probably more for me. Just because it's a little more intuitive, you get those off even on the first attempt of a boss versus not gonna happen on a reflection for me. And that's just a me thing. But because it is, something to note, I feel like it's an interesting timing for sure. That was a nice attack. Alright, let's get this stamina down, buddy. Somehow he's just building right back out. So as soon as he walks backwards, when he disengages, he will regain stamina, and that's really dumb. And I'm only saying that because he's beating me. So you like him backing up, stamina regain right there. Ching. His little toe shines up. Quit walking back, you little coward. I would never do that to you. A berserker never backs down. He's backing away again. Brink guards are for me. And that doesn't, I mean, it doesn't hurt because of the Lies of P practice, obviously. Extensive Lies of P practice. Backing away, I see. It's messing me up. Ugh, quit walking back. I've missed so many opportunities. One of the few that was like instant right there. Oh, okay. Nope, 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 we don't want to take that. No, sir. I'm gonna die if I stop, though. I have to... I was like, if I stopped, the fire would have hit me and I would have died. I was taking fire damage all the while. So yeah, we just got screwed there. Susanna says, Marcus will come and say hi soon, Mr. Inhuman. He's sharing a can of spray cheese with Ghost and Boo at the moment. It's disgusting to watch. I can imagine. My cats and cheese, like they're like fiends, I tell you. Shayla says, started my Code Vein playthrough. Very nice. Hope you're enjoying it. Rock says, almost there. Yeah, we almost had it. Shayla's laughing at Susanna. Or with. We're laughing with. Okay, see, there I wanted like a quick, like, maybe that little thing that I didn't opt for and invest, that skill could help me close the distance, because I like a, you know, an ability that closes the gap. I don't have that yet. Quit backing up, you coward. I hate this attack. Ah, shoot, that's that attack. He did that again. He did it again! That's the one I don't like. Holy balls, man. Like, the fire damage is ridiculous. The status effect damage in this damn game is insane. I have no health. Fire sucks. You. Sorry. I had to say that. I had to get that off my chest. Rock says you can use the consumables to protect against fire and gain more stamina. Yeah, I know. There's stamina recovery. So I don't like using consumables though, but I know. You know how stubborn I am, Rocks. You know this. There's things that can help you, yet I won't use them because I'm stubborn. Susanna says, hi, Miss Lemay. Hope you had a nice weekend and are bouncy today. Poor Miss Walter still has a bad throat. Yeah, Walter's still getting over his cough. But it's like a lingering thing, you know? Can I? Oh, well, okay, hold on. Wasn't ready for that. Was not paying attention. You know how stubborn I am. Always to my detriment. Right here. Okay, we missed that one too. Trying the damn reflections. See, if you know the enemy's moveset, then yes, it's much easier, but you have to fight them multiple times to get to that point. Oh, fudge. Okay, we're gonna do this stupid thing. Go in circles. I should have gone the other way. Clockwise is better. Ugh! And then hit. Hit. Foot! Okay, it's fine. I got it, you jackwagon. Oh, fudge. Heal. Heal. And then he's gonna do the thing again. He's gonna shoot. I'm pissed. I don't know if I can roll to get rid of the burn. I'm sure there's a lot of mechanics like that in these games, but I haven't really tried. By the time I'm burnt, I'm panicking because I'm getting shot by 50 other things, so. But we can try that. We could dodge. I don't think you can't roll in this game, but sure, this is I'm doing pretty well. It was a really busy weekend, but I'm well. Poor Walter. Rocks Pack says, okay, yeah, for sure. You know, definitely good advice. And certain things I could use, like for example, in that last little sequence there, probably would benefit me to have some fire damage. I don't even know what they are though at this point. In the demo and the closed beta, I did use, I forget what it was. It wasn't anti-burn, but maybe anti-poison. And it was very, you know, it was good, but it was a consumable that I didn't have infinite amount of, so I didn't want to get too reliant on it. It's too late for that. See, here I wish I could close the distance faster, because now he has time to back up, and I have time to mess up my opportunity to actually benefit from the brutal attack. Fortunately, we're okay there, though, but not always the case. See, that should have been perfect timing, in my opinion. That's okay. Missed it. What the hell happened there? See, that attack is the one that's easiest for me to parry consistently, but pretty bad on my timing there, but it's fine. Don't regain your stamina, you rat bastard. That hurts so bad. My gosh, I didn't realize how much damage that did. So when I was parrying, I was thinking I'm smart. I'm dead. That was really, really bad. And yes, I'm enjoying playing Big Bonk Bill with Code Vein. Nice. Yeah, it's very anime, you know, big giant swords, and I think the finishing animations are really nice too. It's a good game. Definitely a good game. The sound when you perfect parry feels, oh gosh, yeah, it's a perfect sound. Okay, so You said the gladiator set does fire damage, does it? I've gotten rid of so much stuff. I don't even have that. Oh, fire resistance. Would you look at that? Executioner. Why can't I wear it? Am I wearing it? Okay. The fire set it is. And I think this is still, yeah, incredibly low. That's fine. This is gonna kill my agility though. Stamina damage increase, we love that. Brutal attack, health recovery. See, this particular set would be really good for my fists only build, in fact, and that was something that I was really enjoying. Dash forward against the projectiles. Well, now I'm gonna avoid them when they're on fire. I didn't realize how much damage it was doing. I had died to that multiple times. I was like, I thought I had a decent amount of health. I was dying because the fire damage is just penetrating way too much in my defense. Little did I know, in the heat of battle, sometimes you miss those little details, you know? Oh, okay, sir. I was gonna say, you're not even aiming at me. You must have that AoE coming. Nice kick. This is the big kick. Missed that by a mile. Too early, maybe? I don't know. I felt like I was too late. What the hell happened to me? Big damage and big health increase. I like that. My flame resistance is flaming. Okay, I'm gonna go this way now. Okay. Have no more stamina, and boom. And then 2 hits. Foot. And get hit anyways. Excellent. Just like I planned it. No, don't do the thing. He's chasing me. Sir. Too early, freak. Freaking A. I'm gonna cuss. I'm gonna say bad words. Ah! He grabbed me. Heal. What the hell is happening? How did I miss that? First try. Okay. I'm still playing with the Great Axe and Prometheus Blood Code. I forget which blood code I was using, but I kind of stuck with the same one for quite some time. I don't like this armor. It looks very Roman.
General Khazan.
And that bothers me.
Is it really you?
Walter says, hey, Lemon.
Great General. Thank God.
Rox is flexing. Marcus says, use Brink Guards in Phase 1 to stagger him from major damage. Use fire resistance and exploit stamina cover by attacking him with after combos. Or range attacks. Phase 2 run behind. Thank you very much, Marcus and Susanna. I was being pretty stubborn with that one. This game really comes down just to execution. In terms of strategy, it's just what defensive strategy do you want to use? Which weapon do you want to equip? Other than that, it's pretty much execution. get your parries if you want to do those. Get your brink guards, which I like to do. But thank you so much. Very good help. Yay! We get a cutscene. Tristan, why did you fail me? You can hide the helmet in the options. I might have to do that because I don't like how Roman. During this big spin attack, to avoid fire and attack, use water items. You can imbue your weapon with water, fire, and poison that I know of so far. Those are the only elements that we know of. But I don't use consumables much. I try to avoid using consumables because I'm just a weird hoarder. Oh my.
It was Scalpel who was scouting nearby who saved us.
Good job, Scalpel. But thank you, those tips are amazing. Shayla says, I hope you feel better soon, Walter. Same. I hope he gets, yeah, gotta get over that cough. It just makes it so hard to rest too when you have a terrible cough like that.
I knew I had to get to the Imperial Palace. But there I was arrested for aiding you in the crimes against the Empire that they said you were guilty of.
Did they cut off your tendons too? They did it to me.
Great job.
And then this old guy, they got crunched.
This was a plot by the Emperor. From the
Emperor Pelos.
We were to be labeled as traitors.
Actually, I don't know his real name, but...
I swear to you, Pavel is not your betrayer.
Pavel, my old friend. I am sorry for misjudging you.
Time for regrets later, General.
Oh, thank you, Susanna. Susanna says, Mr. Human, I looked that up for you by the time I finished typing it, beat him. Yeah, this game, it's all about execution. And also using the proper elements versus the proper stuff, proper resistances. I'm wearing armor that's 30 levels too low because it looks cool. So yeah, I'm a little stubborn, but it's fine. This is fine. Still helpful nonetheless. Walter says, thank you, Lemon, and just a cough now. Hopefully it goes away soon. Agreed.
At first, they were just the usual. Who gives them their leader, Maluka, is his
Maluka?
dog, doing whatever.
Let's defeat Maluka. I'm sorry, that's an enemy.
Betray you, great general. You were a hero to the people of the Empire. He had to make you with your commands stolen by his bandit allies.
So he's jealous, and that's why... Oh, wow. Let's go to the crevice first, and I guess we can go to the next region after the fact. I gotta take this armor off. It was great while it lasted. I wish I could... Is there a way... Rox, you know this game. How do I transmog? I want to look shirtless with the man skirt, but have these stat bonuses. How do I transmog? Is the bro do that for us or what? I don't dodge. It's fine. Do not dodge, Sam. I am. Then you're a naughty Mr. Human. Put on your proper armor. I know. I'm so bad at that. Like, anybody who watches like my challenge runs or my playthroughs, like, I am so stubborn. I will not wear like the appropriate level armor. I'll just wear whatever looks cool. I actually gave in and I put on the armor is still 30 levels too low, but I put it on because it had fire damage resistance, and that's what helped me at the end of the day, thanks to Rox's suggestion. But yeah, I'm so stubborn, mostly because I just don't. I prefer just to look nice, and I don't like the way this armor looks. What I will do though, let's see here. I will make some minor changes here. Let's see. I was going with the pilgrim stuff, but I've since discarded that, so no worries. Not even sure. That's fine, I guess, right? We'll do that for now. I need a transmog. Rox says only for the helmet. You can hide the helmet and keep the attributes. Yeah, that I know for like the cutscenes, and even like when you're walking around, you can just press pause in the settings and do that. But I was wondering if there's a transmog. That's what I was seeing, if you could change the look of the armor, but keep the effect. Is this gonna help me? See, See, I need to close the distance. The fact that I can't, that's very bothersome. So now I have the ability to close the distance. The Frontis Codex will have to wait. Let's go and chat with other people for now, and then we'll be going. I gotta find... See, I hate the way I look right now. We gotta find a way to change the look of the armor. I love the set bonuses, and I could use this indefinitely, but... Okay. Where is the blacksmith? Is he on, like, the human side of things? I don't remember. Yeah, he's not here. Did I get his hammer? Remember he talked about his hammer earlier. He's just like, what is this guy doing? Blade Phantom. Yeah, that's the chick with the nice legs. See you later. There he is. Alright, Kazumaka. Nope, he doesn't have a transmog. You disappoint. Fire cleanse potion. So now, like, it seems like we have the ability to get. Well, as long as we can farm transmutation shards and spirit orbs, which I'm assuming are enemy drops, then we can probably have as close to infinite supply as possible. Craft sets. Ooh. What is that potent blow I like so much? That's the only type of damage I even do. Brutal attack, health recovery. See? Insufficient materials. And this then crafts it to kind of my level, which is nice. Okay. Well, darn. So Rock says you must recover the hammer. He got his hammer. He's swinging away with that bad boy as we speak. Going back to my... Oh, this looks cool. Hold on. Ooh. I like that. I don't dodge, though. This is really big on dodging. Jeez, that's heavy. Plague resistance. Where was that when I needed it? I only use dismantle with him. Yeah, I feel like that's all I would ever do. See, I don't want swift attack. I just hate the way this armor looks. Oof. Against every fiber in my being, I'm gonna wear this ugly Roman looking thing. I will take off the mask. It's so dumb you have to change the fact that you want your helm display on or off first. Or, I mean, say the cutscene version first. If I want it off, I want it off, damn it. Okay, apply the changes. And let's get out of here. At least we have our beautiful ponytail still. Alright, so... Oh, hey, you're new.
Lord Pavel played along with the Emperor. It's the only reason I'm still here. If only he had the chance to see.
He got crunched by that barbarian. He didn't have a chance. Alright, so whatever. We're gonna go back here to the level selection. That's the Charnock mountain range. We're done with that. I think we need to come up to the second area. And let's see. Pelos Plateau. It said move to next region. We did that. Kaledo and Veiled Knives. So we've done all this. We don't have the jars are hidden so well. I haven't been able to find any of them. Speak to Exonic to... Oh, okay. The mean chick. You want me to talk to the mean old lady? Alright. Where is she? Oksana.
There's something you need to find.
Which? Play your games.
Took the words right out of my mouth. She's so mean.
Quiet, Phantom. I need you to find my Kaleido box. I might have lost it in the Silent Temple. It'll be useful to you.
Alright. I'll get you your little box. Mean old lady. He's not nice. He's always like sick of me. I don't like it. And I'm starving already. Like I want food. After Oksana's insistence, I found myself on my way to the Silent Temple. She was adamant that we retrieve something called the Kaleido box, claiming it would be crucial to our journey. Phantom urged me to comply, citing Oksana's gruff demeanor. There's clearly something about her that even makes Phantom wary. Once you clear this mission, you'll be able to change gear options and augment your gear. Please note that gear options cannot be changed on hardcore difficulty. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, back to this place. Lovely. So one thing, right, and it's just something that I find interesting. Similar to Neo, you have like a level-based design, or mission select type design. This Khazan's similar in that once you complete an area, you can go back to areas you've already visited that may have like, you know, slightly different elements, different enemies, and different objectives. And that then allows you to experience, although a similar level, a different one for, you know, different purposes, whatever. So it's kind of interesting. I don't particularly love the mission select type design, but it's something that works fine. I think it works very well. I just like kind of the natural, or the more like it, whether it be semi-open world or open world, where either you have the freedom to go everywhere or you have the choice to like maybe do like a fast travel type mechanic. I like that as well. But I don't particularly love the, you know, the level design where you just go in and select missions. I don't mind it. It kind of breaks the immersion a little bit for me. A lot of times they do really well. Like in this game, you have you know, the journal and whatever else that kind of keeps things fresh. So I like that. And the individual levels themselves are actually designed incredibly well. How they connect to each other, the shortcuts and all that.
Finest work, and it would be very useful in our mission.
So I love the level design in this game. It just the manner in which it's presented. When you have that menu and you're kind of selecting the levels and stages, like I don't know, it's very old school. It's very like it reminds me of like Mega Man X, for example, things like that. But it's a different kind of presentation that Neo does, at least the earlier games. Die! Okay. Tanky boy. So transmutation shards do seem to be just kind of standard drops now that I'm actually looking at them. There's an enemy behind me. Big boy, looks like. Oh, thank you. Oh gosh, his hands. Gotta watch the hands. This is probably a booby trap. No, it's not. Not at all. Butchers, Paladins, Butcher's Legacy. I've seen Butcher stuff before. I don't know quite what that is. That's defense. Where'd the Butcher thing go? Pauldrons. I have seen this. It's all swift stuff. Yeah, I can't deal with that. I don't like swift attacks. I like potent blows. Cody says, I love this game but could not beat it. I got to the second main area boss. I think I'm in the second main area. I'm in like the Pelos area. No spoilers please, but I'll try and do you some vengeance. You know, I'll try and get your vengeance and beat it on your behalf, my friend. Marcus says, hi, my friend. Hi, chat. Hi, Walter. Hi, Lemonade. Been cheesing with the cats. So we heard. We heard you're cheesing with the kitties. How you doing today? Oh, really? You didn't die in one hit that time? You're tanky archers now? Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Well, as I always say, take out the ranged threat first. You know, I need to change that to R1 and circle. That's actually gonna make me angry. Skill preset. How do I equip here instead? Yeah, R1 and triangles. That's a weird spot for me. Rox Wolfpack says armor. I see. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just kidding. But cool. Fallen Lord scroll allows the blacksmith to create the Fallen Lord set. Nice. That one's probably pretty awesome looking. We're gonna come back down here in just a moment. This is a good way up just in case. Just want to make sure we don't miss anything if we circle around. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go this way for now. So yeah, Cody, hopefully I can avenge you and beat the game. I certainly will. That's not a question, but I will beat it. I don't know how far I'll get today, though. Ooh. Upgrades gear from rare to something.
So that's why you're here? Be gone!
Wait, is it you? What? Oh gosh, I didn't even see you. I'm here for the box. Nothing more, okay? You're dead. Alright, why did you do... Oh, Jarling! Yes! I spotted a body near the bard. Oh, okay. Go back to your little hole. Maybe I didn't get that far then. Don't remember this area. What bosses have you faced? Oof, gosh. I faced... the Yeti, the Phantom Blade guy, Viper for the 15th time. I then moved on to another region and I fought Volby, like this goat guy. I then fought... I remember after Volby. After Volby, I think that was it. I just killed this humanoid barbarian looking guy. Just a few moments ago. Rankus, and I was trying to practice reflections on him. So yeah, I don't know. This area is a reskin, like a submission of one of the areas in the first game. So like this is where the temple where you would eventually face off with the Viper. But this is a side quest or whatever, so that's why it's a reskin of an area we've already been to. It just happens to be, ow, I'm burning myself. Happens to be slightly different because we're revisiting it in a side quest kind of capacity. One of these is going to be booby trapped, right? If we don't immediately dig into it. Volby was the guy I couldn't have. A lot of people said that. I didn't have a lot of trouble with him, and I purposely didn't climb up the ladder for like the longest time either. I think the bosses in this game are so fair. And it just comes down to a matter of execution. Like, what is your defensive... Like, what is your preference in defense? Like, what method do you utilize? Do you use just your guards? Do you use your reflections? Or what? Because I think when you try and do reflections, like, that's pretty tough. The brink guards, which are the perfect blocks, if you will, those are just so much more intuitive. I just rely on that. And after a few fights, like, you learn the moveset pretty good. But yeah, a lot of people were struggling with that boss or saying how difficult it was. I found that very interesting. Because I thought he was, I died to him multiple times, of course, but I don't think at any point, like, he was unfair. Because I joined I think it was like the Reddit or whatever. Every game I play, I typically join the Reddit, and then I just, like, on the weekends, like, I'll see, like, up to the point that I've been, like, if I see any kind of conversations around those things, I'm like, let me see what these kids are talking about. And everyone was like, yeah, Volby just ruined it for me. I'm like, really? Like, I didn't think I was very difficult boss. I mean, I think they're all fair. I think they're all challenging. But I think that they're fair, you know? And it was interesting because Volby was the make or break. Viper was the make or break for most. And then Volby was the make or break for the people that got past Viper. I thought it was very interesting. So you can't get stealth kills. Like, I wish you could do that more. Like, they introduce it as a thing, but it doesn't ever seem very viable. But anyways, yeah, I think it's an interesting thing. I don't know. Very, very interesting indeed. Yeah, Volby was fun. That fight was great. So good. Yeah, I think he could definitely beat it as well. Did we already came up here, didn't we? Yeah, I came and I killed those guys that are hiding behind. Okay, that's just a shortcut if I died. I watch people and they just whoop them and I'm like, how? No, I think it takes time, but it definitely takes time. And it's one thing, like, are you familiar with, like, different Souls-likes? Because there's, obviously, your FromSoft variety, which the first few in the Dark Souls category all were kind of based on, like, more than anything dodging. So they put a huge emphasis on dodge and dodge rolling. Over time, that kind of changed to where parries were very effective and things like that. If you've played Lies of P, the defensive... You know, the primary defensive technique you want to use is certainly your perfect guards or your perfect blocks or whatever. I think they're called perfect guards in Lies of P. You can dodge and you can parry, but those are secondary to your guards. They're effective, but they're not as effective. They're not as like balanced as it is. In this game, it also wants you to, you know, you can guard anything just about. So it wants you to do that or lean on that. And then if you're really good at your timing, then you can even try your reflections or try like your more sophisticated like parries that they deal massive chunks of stamina damage. So it's just kind of interesting to see how it kind of adds up, I guess. Okay, I guess we can start working on my health. I did not do that. Thank you. We'll start getting some health going. Did I miss any chat? Did some digging on that statue, says Marcus. New rumors, could be a Larian game. Oh, like a Baldur's Gate kind of thing? I mean, obviously they're not going to make another Baldur's Gate or any additional content for that, but it could very well be. I'm thinking that it could be Saros, because that's already been launched. But that's already been announced, I mean. So if it's a new IP, who knows? I have no clue. Initially, my first thought with it is that it was Lords of the Fallen, but I was mistaken. So there's the advocacy spirit, so we know that this is the boss fight. Cody says, I have platinum in Wukong, Elden Ring, and Bloodborne. Almost done with the second playthrough of Lies of P, but that game hurt my soul, so I needed to break. Oh, nice. I do have a guide on Lies of P, 100% guide you're more than welcome to check out. On this channel, just search it. I do 100% guides for games like that all the time. So Wukong, I have a 100% guide for Wukong and a 100% guide for Lies of P, including the DLC. So you can certainly check it out. Rock says you must have to put some points in stamina, 25 to 30. Yeah, at some point. You know, remember, Rocks, I'm stubborn. I like to just not do things I'm supposed to do because I'm just a stubborn guy. There's no method to it. Honestly, you have enough stamina for the most part to initiate a lot of your strikes. When it comes down to it, you want to have those really long combos and those. And on the higher difficulties, for example, like you're gonna go real hard in the stamina depletion and brink guards. So you kind of have to trade. You have your time to build up your stamina there, but on normal difficulty, it seems like you can be on the offensive a lot more. So that would be something I'm going to look at eventually. But on an expert playthrough, you certainly would want your stamina damage, stamina regain, things like that, brutal damage up. Because you're going to be doing lots of depletion of stamina gauges, so. Hi. We're just having a little standoff there. Oh, whoa. Oh, never mind. I thought we were fighting again. That was it? I want your box. Let me have the box. Is this the transmog box? If it is, I literally am happy. Cody said, oh, 25 to 30 and stamina. Yeah, I'll definitely consider that. I mean, as I get my offensive capabilities up, then now I will. Marcus says, Walter, you there? Yeah, I think he's busy. I don't know. I don't see what you said to him other than are you there? But yeah, he's doing okay. He's just busy and he's also got a cough. Cody says, I used your Wukong. Oh, nice. Awesome. Glad to hear it, Cody. Walter says, I'm here, Marcus. I'm working, so can't answer most of the time. Yeah, typically Walter has to lurk. Why is your health and stamina so low? Because I'm on normal difficulty and it's easy. And so health doesn't really matter if I don't get hit. And then stamina, as long as you manage it, it's fine. You can still stay on the offensive pretty much all the time. You get your stamina regen on brutal attacks and things like that anyway, so it regains pretty quickly as long as you're not wearing heavy armor. So you don't really need health and stamina. That's something it's a nice thing to have, but you know, it's not required. Especially on this difficulty. This is not the expert difficulty or whatever that was the initial difficulty at launch, so it's technically easy. So you know that's why. Walter says, Marcus, how are you doing, by the way? You never use charge attacks. No, not really. I use just potent blows primarily because they do. I'm so used to when I was doing the challenge runs or on the expert difficulty, the potent blows deal much more stamina damage. So I was always trying to deplete stamina gauge so that I could do the brutal attacks. So I'm kind of programmed I don't even do swift attacks.
What's your tongue, witch?
At least
Your box looks cool.
damaged. Come and see me as soon as you return to the crevice.
I will. Please be transmog so I can get out of this ugly armor. That wasn't bad. The mini boss. I mean, typically you have like a proper boss fight. That was just two phantom enemies. One that I've never seen before, a mage, and the other being a shield and spear wielding guy.
All my knowledge.
Or maybe a sword and board. I don't know. He had a shield though. That's all that mattered.
It's the ultimate catalyst. It will need some additional materials. If you bring me what I need, I'll see if I can change their properties. What's wrong with you? The only person who can help you is you.
I don't feel sorry for myself. What are you talking about? Okay, initiate. How do I change the? How do I change the look of my gear, woman?
You can use Kaleido to alter the attributes of your items. But there's no telling. Transmutation is an ongoing.
Okay, transmutation. What about transmogrification?
You can use Kaleido to transfer. Just bring me the items you make sure the materials.
That's cool. I like that you can do that. There's a good crafting thing in here as well, so that's pretty nice. Very interesting. Okay, well, darn it. Change attributes, augment gear, upgrade gear, convert scale. Man, that's interesting. Okay. I wish there was a way to transmog. That's literally all I want, because I am not happy with the way I look. I wish I could just be with my shirt off, abs out, and then my man skirt. You know? That's all I need. That's all I need to be happy. We're going to go up to the second area, and then we'll proceed to, I think it was not the Kaleido box, that's what we just did. It was something that caught my eye. It was like Spirit Veil or something like that. Nope, not at all. Naden Quarry. Okay, that was my second guess. We're gonna have to go back and get all those little jar people too. Marcus says, hi Walter, just wanted to say you are an honorable man and a man of your word regarding your monster donation, man. Wish people I deal with in business had your integrity. Oh, I know. Walter made a massive donation last week, and that's why we're going to be streaming every day this week, Monday through Friday. Typically, I only stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but because thanks to Marcus and Walter's giant donation and Marcus's donations as well, we were able to stream all week, so it's really awesome. That was something that was just huge last week, so super excited about it still. Let's see here. Veiled Knives. I'm assuming that's going to be the primary enemy type. The Emperor was behind the Knives Veil, the very group that destroyed Pelemion and stole my commands. Emperor Palmerier accused me of ordering his army to retreat against his wishes and branded me a okay, we know this. Khazan, you are feeling sorry for yourself. It's fine, okay? We've all been oppressed and cheated. Always look back, I say. There's typically something, but there's nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, we have our very first. Yeah, but I don't do charge attacks. More NPCs. Crunch.
The Emperor used the Knives Veil to frame us. They should have made sure we were dead.
All right. Nadine. Naden. Number 1. I want to wear it's a man's skirt. So who's the schoolgirl now wanting to wear a skirt? It's a man's skirt. Alright, Tristan, I'll see you later. Cosmos says, I liked your Lies of P walkthrough and how you included lore of the game. I've played every Souls game but the Neo games. Oh well, I am going to be, I've played Neo 1 and did a fist-only challenge run if you ever want to check that out on this channel. After we beat the first Berserker Khazan, Cosmo, I'm going to be doing a Neo, oh my gosh, a Neo 2 fist-only playthrough. So you're more than welcome to watch that in anticipation of the release of Neo 3 on February 6th. So we'll be covering Neo 2 after this game. So it'll probably be the second half of, I'd say another week or so. Well, because we'll be playing this throughout the week and continue to play this game until we beat it, and then we'll jump into Neo 2. So you're more than welcome to join along and pop in when that happens to see if you like it. Neo 3 is fantastic. I did actually play the alpha, and I encourage you to watch that video if you're like on the fence about it. If you just don't like the games, I also have tips for you. Don't play it like a standard Souls game. It's not Dark Souls. Remember, it's a Team Ninja game first. And it's a Team Ninja game with Souls-like features. So it's a very different experience, and the combat mechanics can be so complex. Almost overwhelmingly so. But the games themselves are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And thank you so much. I'm glad you liked the Lies of P guide. I will continue to do 100% guides as time permits. Those are my favorite types of content to make, but they're also the most difficult and most time consuming. So it takes multiple playthroughs to be able to have that knowledge, to be able to guide somebody else. I don't like to just be the first one to get the guides out. I like to be very accurate. I like to be the best. Walter's the only thing I have is my word. I like that. Your honor. Absolutely, Walter. Me as well. One thing I never break, mate, like you. Yep. Men of honor. I like it. What is this? Oh, okay. It looked different because it was lined up with the bonfire. There's items over there. It's probably an ambush, and then we have this open area. Okay. Oh. No ambush. They're very nice. Sometimes they're not. Spirit of adversity back there. Why is there just boxes? There's nothing here. It's too quiet, so we know there's going to be something popping out, right? Ah. Hello. Well, maybe I'm giving you too much time to hit me. I just attack you instead. Ah, that's a Berserker attack, I see. Ooh! Oh, he's just buffing it, so I thought he was doing something special. I will dismantle your armor with my screwdrivers. You're dead, skeleton man. Very sloppy, but it works. Cody says, I think that's why I could never beat this game, because even with Neo, I tried so hard and could never figure that game out either. So the thing is, right, those mechanics, a lot of them are overlapping, and they all are, you know, in a way complementary to one another, right? So like they overlap and they all kind of complement one another. The knowledge of the mechanics can give you a better appreciation of the game, but they're not a prerequisite in order to enjoy the game. So that's just really smart talk for... You don't have to know everything to enjoy the game. The only thing you have to know is that it is not a FromSoft game and it is not Dark Souls. If you know those things, then you don't play the game as such. And then when you start just embracing the mechanics, the simple mechanics, the dodging, the key pulsing, the strikes, you don't even have to get into all the stances and all that. Just go to the stance that you prefer. Do you like the fast, low damage attacks? Do you like big, heavy, slow strikes? Or do you like right in the middle? And then just stick with that stance. You don't have to change it. And when you embrace those mechanics, and you're going to really start enjoying the game more. It's not really until the way the games and the way Team Ninja designs their games is that not until New Game Plus cycles where the other mechanics even start being activated or even being useful or even being required to succeed. So you don't have to do those for your first playthrough, and you don't have to do New Game. I've never done New Game Plus on any Neo game. You don't have to, but it does open up a plethora of new content types and styles of gameplay for you. But that's the biggest thing. It is not a FromSoft game. It's not Dark Souls, so don't play it as such. It's a very unique experience, and it's a Team Ninja game first before anything. It happens to be a Souls-like. So Team Ninja is known for their complex and amazing combat. So when you kind of play it from that perspective and see it from that perspective, you're going to have a newfound appreciation for it, I think. I had to revisit it over a course and series of years. So when it first came out, I played it and didn't beat it. I did a playthrough like 2 or 3 years ago, and I didn't complete it because I was just miserable. I did a challenge run, and when I did the challenge run, it was the fist only run. It was the first. Oh, there's going to be a shortcut again. Oh, there's the bridge. Okay, we'll circle around then. It seems when I did the fist only challenge run. In general, I do challenge runs on my first playthroughs because a challenge run on any game is going to give you as much more insight than you'd ever obtain on a standard playthrough. You're going to learn the mechanics better. You're going to learn the parameters that you're working within and what is and isn't possible when you do a challenge run. And when you do a challenge run like that on a game like that, you learn so much about it and you really kind of figure out the ins and outs of it. And that's why I love doing challenge runs typically on my first playthrough. And that was what it took for me to enjoy and appreciate that game. And I don't know, it's a fantastic game. And Neo 2 was the first game I ever streamed on this channel years ago, but I'd never beaten it because I was playing it like a Souls game, right? So Neo 1, Neo 2, I obviously tried Neo when it first came out, tried to play through, didn't complete it, didn't do anything with it. Neo 2 came out, I did a playthrough, didn't finish it, was miserable, went back to Neo, and I finally did the challenge run and loved it. That was last year. I'm going to do Neo 2 Fist only this year. At pretty much the end of this month after I complete this game, and that way we can showcase it in preparation for Neo 3, because Neo 3 is vastly different and the level design's amazing, and it's just a really well made game. It's improved upon every one of its predecessors. So I think it's time, if you want to really like it, to really jump into it. I mean, Rock says that guy was one elite enemy in my 2 runs before patch. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, he was certainly. Oh, he wasn't elite in the sense that he didn't have like the snowflakes around him, but yeah, he was pretty strong, and he would have killed me in probably 1 or 2 hits on expert difficulty. Cody says, yeah, it's a super complex combat system in Neo. I feel like so many options and ways to get good. Exactly, and it's options that, guess what, are based on your preference. You don't have to look at the streamers and see what they do. They don't necessarily know the game any better or anything, right? It's just a matter of preference. What happens is because you have big followings and things like that, you can kind of create this perception of, oh, this is the way to do it. And it's like, well, just because you have a bunch of people doing the same thing doesn't mean it's the most effective way, right? You can develop and find your own effective methods that don't have to be like what a streamer does or whatever, because more often than not, they're just struggling through, you know? Trust me, I am a content creator. But I always stay kind of true to what I do. I keep it simple. And I don't like meta stuff either, like meta builds and things like that at all. I am a strong advocate of you play the game however you enjoy it. You use all the mechanics available to you. I prefer challenge, so I like to limit myself and restrict myself in certain ways. That's just how I find more enjoyment and satisfaction of just a game. Because in general, I feel like most games, their default difficulty is very palatable. So I like to kind of spice it up a bit, and that's just my preference. But you certainly don't have to always do what's meta. You know, you can find your own path, figure out what works for you, and that's what makes it so much more fun, in my opinion. Ah, we have a crystal soul mat, homing soul mats. Wish I was locked onto the right guy. That'd be sweet. You know what? I'm not gonna lock on any of these clowns then. Lovely. Okay, are you just resurrecting fast because of this idiot? I'm pissed. Okay, you're gonna die. He was that weak the whole time. They were resurrecting super fast because of the necromancer. Even in this game, there's 3 different weapon types, all different kinds of offensive mechanics and skill trees, but I really just kind of stick with I'm real simple. Like, I like to keep it simplistic and effective, you know? And that makes it easier for me to then master. If there's so many mechanics, you can't do it all at once, you know? I like to have really strong knowledge of whatever I'm enjoying the most. Shayla says, I played about 30 minutes of Neo and didn't like the controls, but I'm able to adapt a bit better now, so I'll probably try it again. You know, the controls are similar to Khazan. So X being kind of like the dodging button and stuff, which is very different for me. You don't see that too much. Typically circle is the, you know, evasive button and sprint button, things like that. So X being that button, they do that for Neo, obviously for Khazan. There's several others that kind of adopt that same style. And I just jumped off the bridge because why not? Gravity, man. That's fine. I'm better now. I feel better now. Son of a mother. I don't even know where I came from anymore. I don't know where I am. Lost all of my dignity. Let's see if we can get him first. Nope. He got to me first. Crunch. Thank you. You know what? I don't really want to fight you, sir. I'm gonna kill this guy first. But yeah, they have that same where like X is kind of like the button. Pretty interesting. I had trouble with anything other than FromSoft controller settings. Yeah, and then some of the games that some do and some don't have the ability to kind of tweak it, you know, and like change the settings. Some are very stubborn. They don't allow you to change the settings at all. It's like, no, screw you. You're going with our controller layout. And then other games like, nah, it's fine. Change it however you want. A lot of the PC ported versions allow you to have that level of customization, but some don't. Some are a little bit more stubborn. Thank you. All right, I feel better now. So I was walking up the stairs, talking all my trash, and then I just died, right? Did I go up here? I did not. I think Bear would like it if Mr. Shouty had bleep sometimes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wonder if, I wish there was a way to do that. Like, you know, I think it was Matthias that was like, it would be really funny if you had a censor button, because I always have to like not say bad words. And, I researched it and I ended up finding like a way to do it, and I didn't really enjoy that method, and then I created like this other method to do it, and it's so funny. Like you can do it live, which is awesome, because typically you have to do it in post. But I love being able to curse live because it feels great. I love it. I love it. And you know the funny thing is, well, I don't even really say things now. But whenever I was not sure if it was working, like I would still say like euphemisms, like, just to make sure, like if it slipped out. I'm like, just in case. I don't want to say like the worst of words. Is that one? Yeah, well, they're purple and then they become red. So I think that's our save point, right? Yeah, right? I don't know. I think so. I'm gonna leave it. It'd be awesome. Have a real life like bleep button. That'd be pretty cool. Now we're gonna go over here. Always look up. I'm just kidding. Jar? A little jar dude? We're gonna have to go back and collect all the jarlings, and that's gonna suck because I do want to, you know, see and experience everything. We have an elite enemy coming up, but I have no desire to go back through like 20 levels and however many regions this damn game has. Come on, brother. I'm waiting for a strike here. Okay. I might just go for some parries here. Oh, he's got like a rapier. That's what it is. Oh, I don't like these little orbs though. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's just doing the thing. Is he using... Oh, he's using electricity. Look at you. Give me these iframes? Okay. It would be sweet. I could take advantage of him just standing there like an idiot. Stab me! The little pokes, man. He must have my screwdriver collection as well. Get out of here. Oh, that was nice. Oh, I hate that. That makes me want to scream. Getting poked like that. Not my favorite thing. Would not want to fight him a second time. That was very sloppy, but whatever. It works, it works. Technically, we could go back and, you know, rest and strategically do all that stuff, but it's fine. I'll press ever onward. Shayla says, yeah, I got used to a bit different controller settings in other games since Code Vein is a bit different, and I still try to use the R1 and R2 for attacking. Sometimes, yeah. Khazan uses square and triangle to attack. So very interesting. It's just an adjustment, you know, it's just weird. And then God of War, it's not a Souls-like, but I remember it had R1, R2 combat, and I was like, ugh. So I changed it to more like arcade combat, as I call it, with the square and triangle buttons. Oh yeah, I can just kill these guys. Marcus, this is for you. Oh, I don't have enough juice. These little spider babies. Poison disruption parchment. Yes! We can craft poison potions, even though at this point, this is now like a secondary thing. And we just left a poison pit like, I don't know, 2 streams ago. So kind of worthless now. But hey, maybe for New Game Plus. I can't stealth this dude? Come at me, bro. In the demo or the whatever, in the beta, they were consumable items you could use that would grant you more spirit, I think is what it's called, the little squares. that allow you to use the javelin and your skills, but I don't know why I don't have those anymore. Like, I don't think I even know what they are, I guess is the better question. Oh my goodness. Oh! Okay, I didn't realize that was happening. I have to just go kill the damn thing, don't I? Marcus, look away! Why am I locking onto that? That one was hairy too. I'm so sorry, that was a hairy guy. A hairy one. Marcus says more spiders. Hey, I'm just reading chat, okay? I'm just reading chat. We love the spiders. We love the spiders. Oh, I down pop. Okay, we're good. I need more of that stuff. Okay, am I just stuck in this? Okay. Oh. Oh. Hey, I just read chat. I don't, you know, I'm not putting the words in anybody's mouth. Let's see. Boom. And then, yeah. One shot. There you go. Bring him out for Marcus. Oh. Okay. They're gone. Poison, yes, my favorite. Lovely. Lovely. Oh my gosh, how do I do it? Man-eating spider scroll. We can craft the spider gear for Marcus. I say we craft the spider gear and we wear that the rest of the run. Every time Marcus comes in, we swap to the spider helmet. Oh gosh, that would be so mean. I would never. Or would I? Headlock says, hello, Inhuman One, how are you? Uh-oh, I feel like we have... I'm doing great. I'm hesitant. I feel like you may be a bot or possibly a graphic design person, which in my opinion is the same. Marcus says, why spiders now when I joined chat? Oh, it's because I selected spider difficulty. I was like, I filtered for all the spider levels. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. We were done with the spiders and now we're just full force right back in. Oh, you're not a bot. Okay, great. 9 Headlock is not a bot. Awesome. I'm so okay. I was prefacing that because a lot of times when I get anytime I get anybody on Twitch, typically they'll be like, hello, and they say my full name and they're like, how is life? And oh, what game is this? And explain the mechanics and they'll be like, did you know that I can offer my services? They peddle their wares. Like Khajiit. But you're not a bot because you respawn. That's great. I love that. But the day is still young. There may still be bots. Yet. Alright, so that's just the way back. I didn't realize I had made a full circle. 9 Headlock is real, guys. I love it. We have a real Twitch viewer. Bear was on for ages, no spider. Yeah, she was literally watching and there was not a spider in sight. But I saw when it switched, so I was like, you know, let's do the spider side quest. I'm just kidding. I had no clue there'd be spiders. I didn't know we were going in a cave. I didn't know caves had spiders. You know, there's so many questions I have. Do we kill him first? Grab this. Kill this. Gleamstone. I can jump on his head. And that would be the staircase that we could have gone down. It would have been attacked by everybody. Okay. Are you streaming this on YouTube? I am. That's why you might see, like, who is he talking to? I'm streaming this on... Oh my gosh! I'm streaming this on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitch, because you can do whatever you please now. Streaming simultaneously across different platforms is no longer against terms of service. I love that. It was so annoying back then for those of us that actually followed the rules to have to wait. I think it was an exclusivity clause of like 24 to 48 hours. It was sucky, whatever it was. It was too long for, especially when you're trying to get it on YouTube. Didn't like it. Ooh, I'm out of stamina. Alright. Guess I'll join there. Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely join there. It wouldn't, you know, like it's wherever you prefer. So I don't want you to feel like you have to be on one platform or the other. This is typically, my growth on Twitch has been stagnant for like years. I don't know how or why. Discoverability on that particular platform is pretty piss poor. But on YouTube, that's my primary platform. I'm a full-time content creator on YouTube, but trying to do more streaming, and I've been doing this for, at this point, years now, trying to transition from being a full-time content creator to transitioning to just streaming primarily as my way to break bread and provide for my family. But because the content creation thing has been very good, it's just I do now enjoy the community aspect of streaming far more than I did before. Before I enjoyed the solitude of content creation. Now I like the camaraderie and community aspect that streaming provides, so it's really nice. Tired 13 says, I'm lurking and not a bot. Hello. Nice. We have another non-bot, but you're on YouTube, so typically I don't get bots on YouTube. But welcome, Tired Cat. Why are you so tired? I'm gonna go down here. See, I'm really curious, like, do we go over there or do we go around this way? Let's just pick a route. I want to go up. Although I typically don't like to change elevation when we're searching. We'll make the exception. Because this probably is finite. It's going to lead to a chest or something. Big guy. Okay. Take out this guy first. Nope. I don't know why it locks on so quickly to the other guys. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Gonna retreat. But yeah, whatever platform you prefer, that's where you should watch. I just wish that I had enough people across my community in different platforms. That way you guys could, have people you could chat with in that platform of your choice. But that's where the growth comes in. That's where we're working on all that. As we continue to grow, those opportunities will present themselves. Okay, so there's this too. Now I know I need to go down because there's at least a checkpoint down there. Or in Blade Nexus. So I can go down this way. Or that ladder on the other side. I think it all connects to the same place though. Anybody I can drop down on? It's kind of arena-y. Yep! Thank you, sir. May I have another? You're strong. Alright, that was terrifying. You're funny, Mr. Girly Skirt Man. Indeed. I just want to wear my man skirt and have no shirt on. It's more berserky. Okay, I'm gonna die here. Dang it. Very unlikely I'll defeat him, but I'm gonna try. Poke, poke. I couldn't get those off. I could not get those brink guards off. Walter says, if I hyper focus on the spider eyes, I can see why people have issues. Oh yeah, and they're like hairy. Ugh. That's what scares me. I don't mind them until I start really analyzing them. Well, that sucked. Now we have to go all the way back. And I show right now we have 10 people watching. That is fantastic. That's big for me. Like every time we're in the double digits, like that's just so huge. I'm telling you, for years I was streaming to like my mom or my wife, one or the other, and it was it's just difficult, and it's It's so nice to actually have a proper community now. It's great, and I'm just so appreciative. You guys could be anywhere else on the internet, but you guys are hanging out with me, and I say that all the time. It's because I mean it, and I want to drive that message home. It's very meaningful to me. Love having you guys here. This seems... Oh, I'm lost. No, I'm not. I have to go through all of this again? Marcus, turn away. Turn away. We got the damn spiders again. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you so much for the damage. Thank you. Yeah. It hurts them that you do more damage when you exclaim like that. Just so you know. Cody says, I have a pet spider. Is it a tarantula? Oh, there were 13 people when you joined. Nice. That's awesome. I think Streamlabs is always lowballs me on the numbers. That's so awesome. For me, spiders. For Inhuman, big hairy rats. Oh, you didn't have to add the hairy part, okay? We know rats are disgusting, okay? And because I know Sarah's not on here, it's fine. We can talk bad about them. I don't like rats. Sam I am. I don't like rats, Sam I am. This is where he came from. Okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. Can somebody come under... Yeah, come here. Come here. There you go. That's a kid. Alright. Then you're dead. And then I'm gonna get hit. Crunch. Nice stagger. Clean this up. Okay. That was... I don't remember what the hell was over here. I'm just making stuff up now. Oh, okay. You're coming this way, buddy? How many times can we hit him before? Ugh! Oh, nice dodge. But... you still die nonetheless. Okay. And there. I still kind of want to go this way. I want to get stabbed again. Go play Octo for a few, Marcus. I am past the spiders. I got past the spiders quickly. So Marcus doesn't have to see it. I hear feetsies. Oh my gosh, he's here again. I heard little feet, man. I need to play the first two. Oh, you're loving it? Nice. There's Octo 1 and 2 and then 0, right? I'm assuming it's the prequel? It only makes sense. A swing and a miss for you, boy. I'm going up here. I use and abuse the javelin. So useful. Yeah, the javelin's pretty solid. Does your pet spider interact with you, like crawl on your hand or something? I'm really ignorant about spiders. Yeah, I would like to. I mean, well, actually, maybe not because because Mark, we have some people with arachnophobia in chat. I don't like rats, so you're more than welcome to talk about rats as much as you like. I'm gonna go down. Yeah, we're going back down. Lovely. Love gravity damage. That's my favorite. The javelin is fantastic. It's good for clearing out like what would be an ambush. A scripted ambush that you don't really have to deal with. Alright. Purple dude over there. See if I can get the drop on him. I don't know how close he gets to this path, but... not close enough. Okay. Oh, hell yes. Alright, so he's dead. Then we had the... I think there was something that... oh, that would be the other path. Okay. It does converge. It does. Oh, okay, it's a standalone adventure. So it's probably just set in the same world, but it has... it's the same universe, different story. It has its own unique story. I like that. I am so confused. This is the same damn thing. So I do have to go up, but I don't want to kill this guy. How did I miss this? How could I have missed this? Unless I didn't, and this is the same guy I defeated last time. Which I'm starting to believe that's the case. Nice hit. I have beat this guy before, I can smell it. I know when I've defeated somebody. Thank you for all the damage. Heal! Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Those little stupid pokes, man. The individual pokes make me want to pull my hair out. Okay. He's back? That was a grab attempt. How is he back? Huh. I think I screwed up. Yeah, I should not have done any of that. Like, I literally just could have gone upstairs. I didn't realize that was the same area. That's a very strange thing for me to get disoriented like that. Marcus says, oh, hold on. Marcus said a few things here. Cody says, no, she kind of hangs out, moves shockingly fast, as big as this, so I don't like touching it. It's a conversion of Champions of the content mobile game, which has been fully reworked and mass content added, a bunch of content added for consoles. Okay. It's really a great game. Nice to change pace for between the Borderlands 4 and Stalker 2. Oh, that's why you've been playing Stalker 2. That's why you suggested it. I thought you were just a fan of it. Borderlands 4, yeah. At this point, I'm gonna, I'm just kind of chilling on it for now because I didn't even do the bounty or whatever, the winter bounty it was, whatever that content was. And I feel like I've explored it and I'm content with what I've done. I've 100% at least that part. None of the new content yet. I think when the raid boss comes out, I'm going to revisit Borderlands 4. But Stalker 2, we talked about that a little bit. May or may not be something it would hold my attention for too long, but something I would definitely consider. Let's see. I'm sprinting past this. So I made a mistake by dropping down. I didn't think that was going to create some path that I couldn't, recover from, but it certainly has. So essentially, this takes you full circle. I'm going to take fall damage, I don't care. And then that would have gone... See, maybe this gives us a ladder that we can take, because there's got to be a way back up. No, it's the same damn thing. What is wrong with me? Which ladder did I knock down then? I know where to go, which is just up, but I was so confused because the way it connected, and because I had died or I had reset or something. I was like, why are they still here? All right, it makes sense now. I had to just talk through that. I don't need to fight these dummies. I've already proven that I can best. Watch this. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Should have stuck with the normal strategy. Can't get impatient in games like this, even though patience is like one of my weaknesses or whatever. No, not one of my favorite virtues. Alright, so that was dumb. I should try it out then. Yeah, I bet you'd enjoy it, Walter. I have also heard that the story is really good for those games, and it has like these pretty nice little retro inspired graphics, at least the first one. I don't know about the second, but alright. We could come here forever ago. That's annoying. Patience is a must in every Souls-like game. Oh, absolutely. Patience and perseverance. You can't lose your patience, because if you do, you start making mistakes. Perseverance, you just give up, right? You don't get to experience the awesome game. So yeah, I agree. I will download to Xbox after the stream. Nice. You have to let us know how you enjoy it, if you get to play some tonight. Marcus is for sure, mate. It's a game you can play at your leisure. We'll get your money's worth for 100, 200 hours plus. Oof, that's a lot. That's good. It's always nice to get your more bang for your buck. We'll get that up to 25 and then probably won't touch it again until we die a lot. This is pretty. Hold on, something just fell behind me. No. Oh my gosh. The hell was that? Who does that? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna kill this assassin guy first. There's probably multiple balls rolling, right? I imagine. Why did I say balls that hard? Why did I say that like that? Souls like suck my soul dry for sure. Oh man, just whenever I did challenge runs, sometimes like some of the challenge runs I've done were so miserable that I was like, what the hell am I doing? And I would be so freaking mad at life. Like, why am I so masochistic? Why am I doing this to myself? Oh, you're panicking. But I think I kind of changed my tune a little bit, and I certainly still do the challenge runs, but the manner in which I approach them is different. It's not a race against time or being the first. It's just about having fun and trying to really. Who's doing that? Is it you, Jack? Thank you. I'm gonna hit you so hard. Will this work? Haha! You suck. All right. I hate that guy. He's so mean. Chaos, Disruption, Parchment. So there's so many status effects. We have Poison, Venom, Plague, which are all like Poison family. Then we have Flame, and we have I don't know what the hell, Electricity, which I think is Paralysis. And we have Chaos. Like what is this? Try the demo, Walter, and any progress carries over to main game. Nice. Marcus, are you getting kickbacks on this Octopath thing? He's like the #1 promoter of Octopath. Use this link in the description. I'm just teasing. I'm glad you guys enjoy that. I love when you guys are enjoying a game, even if it's not the game I'm playing in particular. Just the fact that you guys are enjoying games in general, it's just so nice to see other people also enjoy them. You get 3 hours demo. Wow, but you can do more. I found a way and made my build way before the main game. Nice. That's very Marcus of you. Marcus usually has those builders, even for Borderlands, weeks or at least probably months, weeks before launch. He had figured out several builds already, which is very impressive. Spooky Molder, what's going on? Says, in my head, you are way further in this game than I am seeing right now. So, oh wait, so am I further or no? Oh, in your head. Yeah, I don't know. I've been taking my time with it. I tried practicing reflection for a good like 20 minutes on Rankus. That was an experience. I learned some things. I'm taking my time though, man. Very rarely do I get to just take my time with a game. I always have to do something or 100% it or do this, do that. Just playing a game is quite nice. I have been playing Sekiro pretty much non-stop when I'm not streaming, like on my free time. And started putting together a 100% guide for that. I've beaten the game like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times already. That's fun. Where's that gonna fall from? Turn off. Does this turn off that thing? Yes, thank you. Now they're just gonna keep stacking or what? Okay. So yeah, I've been having so much fun with that game. I also beat all the gauntlets. So like pretty much on the first or second day of December, I went through, I platinumed Sekiro already, but I platinumed it like on, I forget when. It was like the end of, well, I don't know. It was like the 29th or something like that. And I beat all the gauntlets as well, like on, I think by December 2nd or something. And it was really nice. Just being able to experience that game. It's a fantastic freaking game. Why can't I brutal attack him? I beat all the gauntlets. And now like every morning, like I wake up and I'll like fight Ishin just to kind of like be like, yeah. Just to get the blood flowing, you know? Rock says, hope you got to the next boss today. I hope you, yeah, me too. We have like 30 more minutes. No more balls, very good. We don't want those things flying around. Somebody can get hurt. Marcus says, Walter, choose merchant or scholar for your class. Need any tips, let me know. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna pick yet. Yeah. Marcus will have a build for those that he suggested, I guarantee it. There's a chest up here. Ooh. Interesting. Do we... I say we deviate and we go down. Deviate from the beaten path for now. Let's have some fun with it. That's my save point, right? Hold on then. This is where I started, right? And I was like, it's pretty... Yes. There's just no way back up. That sucks. Gotta go the slow path. So I'm curious what the next boss will be. Like, 'cause a lot of times they're themed, right? So maybe it's like an undead knight, like a Draugr type that we've been fighting. Could be. Well, at least we got up there pretty quickly. Another thing, no stamina in Sekiro. You can skip dialogue or just cancel out entirely. No rats. You have the built-in boss rush mode. I mean, it's like, how could this be any better? The game's perfect. You have no stamina when you're like, that's like how they finally started making that they did very well on it. Whenever it's like when you're out of combat, you have infinite stamina. When you're in combat, that's when stamina starts coming down. And I know that's something that obviously takes a little bit of programming, not very difficult, but it's just like you have to define the conditions of what is combat, what's not. Elden Ring did it really good, you know, you have infinite stamina until you're in combat. So I enjoyed that, you know, that's a nice mechanic. You could sneak up on me. What's he doing? Okay, the music's all intense, but it's just spiders, bro. We've killed like hundreds of these. Oh, that's why, because the booty one. The booty spider. I will parry everybody and everything. Yeah. I'll come back for the goodies. Oh my, he's a big one. Look away, Marcus. All this damage I'm taking. Hey, we got that timing down. Am I poisoned? Alright, that one's dead. We need to find a way. Okay. I'm gonna find a way around to grab some of these goodies over here, because that's gonna drive me crazy if I can't obtain them. There was a chest that was out of sight, out of reach, whatever. That's interesting to me as well. Ah, there's an assassin over there. Plot thickens. Can I knock these down? Did that do anything? It looks like it's doing something, right? And knock these down to make a bridge or something? They look like you can interact with them. There's also a chest somehow that I have to get above this. You're poisoned. Thanks, Ross. I was poisoned. I certainly was. Oh, I see. Ha 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 ha. Good old elevator secrets. Except I don't know how to get through it. How do you get through? No. Oh, balls. You can't. You can. Okay, I just suck. Ugh. Okay, got it. Okay, well that mystery is solved. I never parried that spider. I love poisoning those spiders. Parrying those spiders is so much fun. Marcus says, Octo and Borderlands are my most favorite games, and yes, Inhuman, I know both games that well. Always fully prepared before they release. You know me too. Oh yeah, absolutely. Rock says nope. We'll find a way over here. At least we got the bigger secret, which was the more important one, which is the chest. Obviously for stuff and things I won't use or wear, but it's fine. We also have this up here, which we're going to find a way to get to. That'll be from a path right there. It looks like there's a pathway. There'll be an assassin there trying to distract us, I'm sure, from the goodies. Oh, hi. Poison summon scroll. Yes, please. What are you attacking, brother? There's gonna be more. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I'm so hungry. I am starved. There's the path. Okay, cool. Easier than I anticipated. I thought it was gonna be a little more tricky to get to. Let's see how close the assassin gets, see if we can get the drop on him. Oh, nope to the crystals. Okay, nice. Thanks, Rox. I was wondering, I was like, what is Rox talking about? Didn't realize there was a secondary platform there, but that's fine. That's the extent of that threat, and now we're good. Okay, now we got the items in this area. I love that.
I knew I should have run away, like Elaine did.
This is the big lift, probably another save point before long, and then we get a boss fight. Bramble. Good old bramble patch. I finally cut my hair. Looks amazing. I'm just kidding. I'm getting better though, because I didn't cut the top for months, so I ended up cutting like 3 inches. Like my hair up top is so long, I slick it back, but it's actually pretty long. And so I cut like 3 inches of it, so now it's just more manageable. Like having too long hair, oh my gosh, it drives me nuts.
General Khazan, over here.
Looking crispy today.
Elaine, why are you here?
Your legs.
I wanted to help, General, so I followed you.
Thank you, Elaine.
I used to be one of these.
Yeah, I found that out just a few seconds ago, actually. I just found out you're one of the bandits.
This citadel is their base. If you make your way through it, then you'll find Maluka.
Oh, we just talked about Maluka. Bear's making pizza and baked beans for tonight dinner. Oh, nice. I think I'm just gonna do tacos or something real easy. Yesterday I made spaghetti, which is also very easy. I think I'm just going to do tacos because I'm really hungry, but I want something quick, and I won't be able to eat until we get back. So
Supposed to be protecting. No wonder people turned to the likes of Knives Vale. They were supposed to be different. A group of
righteous rogues.
Helpless. That's why I joined them. But in the end, they turned out to be just as bad as the noble.
Greed, I'm telling you. What can you tell me about Maluka?
The Knives Vale leader Maluka was someone we all looked up to. Strong, righteous, a true leader. But then something changed.
I thought it was a
He
she.
became cruel, ruthless, taking lives without mercy. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't understand what made him change so much.
Okay. Thanks. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go kill Maluka. Alright, nothing over here. Where's the jarlings, I say? It doesn't even break? Or did I just miss it twice? Not gonna find out, because that might embarrass me. The Bandits' Citadel. Bandits' Citadel. Oh, lovely. Those one-way doors we love. Clearly going this way. I see puppies. I don't have any sticks. Whoa! He poised right through that. Shayla says, we're having leftover roast turkey with salad, and then I'm putting some fries in the air fryer. Oh, yeah. If I make fries, like I used to make them in the most, like, you know, cholesterol infusing way possible. But now I bake them, and oh my gosh, it's just a wonderful taste. I bake my fries now. I usually make fries with something like chicken wings, things like that, so good stuff. Leftover roast sounds delicious. You know, we're doing prime rib here in a few weeks. That'll be nice. Is that an NPC? Looks like it. Nope, that's a brother. Just gonna sit. Okay, he's gonna sit there. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this clown. What's he doing? You ever run away from me? I should have just javelined him. I love my 30 core air fry. I'm always afraid, like, I'm so afraid of those things. Like, they just look scary. And I might be mixing them up, but I think air fryers are what scare me. Or maybe I'm thinking pressure cooker, I don't know. But, like, a crock pot, I'm not afraid of. Anything on the stove, dominate. I don't like to bake unless I'm baking things that I, like a meat-based thing. If it's anything that's like, I don't know, like a cake type thing, I hate baking. But if it's like, you know, bake these wings or fries or whatever, meatloaf, that's doable. But man, I don't know, air fry. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. They're twitching all creepy. Why are they blue? The rats are blue. I didn't know what that was. Headshot. Oh my gosh, you guys saw that, right? All the blue rats. Gross. 30 quart air fry. I'm assuming that's pretty large. Can't be opened from here. Of course it can't. Because it's a door. And doors can only be opened from one side. Oh gosh. Please just look up whatever. If there's anything... Oh my gosh. I can drop down there. Cool. And then get away. Oh my gosh. Oh. We gotta help her. Do you need help? Talk to me, woman. Okay. She's fine then. Oh, why do the rats move so stupid? Oh, thank you. God, they're blue and they're hairy and it's creepy. You will not find Nobunaga. I guess we drop down, right? Those rats were disgusting. Oh, there's more? No! Why are there so many? This is gonna be a trap. Come on, come on, come on. Get out of here. It's not a trap. I'm glad you liked our vids. It was too windy for our plane. Bear calling dinner. Nearly done, so we'll say goodnight. Human. Night, Walter. Night, Lemonade. Hope Adem doesn't think me and Bear are bonkers. No, absolutely not. You guys are awesome. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your pizza and baked beans. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by. The fries are like you fried them in the oil, but without the oil. I know, isn't that amazing? I think my sister uses the air fryer. I think that's the one I'm afraid of. But I bake them, and when you bake them, man, it's just got this great like texture to it. I don't know. It's just like a crispiness, but it's not dry, and it can be dry if you bake them and you overdo it. It can be, but certainly can be dry. But you gotta do it right. Oh, please. Why are there so many freaking rats? Like, this is insane. And they're crawling on the walls. Like, do they even do that? Oh my gosh. Like, that's literally, the animations are freaking me out. Like possessed rats. Oh. The hair on my arms, man. The arm on my hairs. Can I break these? Yeah. That's a big boy. Okay. Oh, thank you. You have the same moveset as those other losers. Jerk wagon. Okay. He's dead. Instant pots are pressure cookers. That's probably what I don't like. I do use those, but mostly to make bone broth. Oh. I think those are the ones I don't like. It's like really, it cooks it fast, right? Or something. I don't know. Those freak me out. I like crock pots. You like can leave it overnight pretty much. Those like just cook so slowly and everything's so juicy and amazing. When you said roast, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh yeah, but roast, you got turkey, and all, you got some good stuff. Whew, save me a plate. I'll be eating tacos, keeping it simple tonight, but I cannot wait until we're on break again so that we can make some really, really nice dishes. I wonder if a headshot matters. 3,100, I didn't see how much damage the other one did. Probably about the same. Marcus says, haha, rats. Good, your turn now. Night, night. Don't dream of hairy big rats coming out from your duvet. Blue rats that twitch like they're possessed. That was a trap. Okay, I already cleared it out. Thank you. Rock says, in ancient normal mode, the guy killed me in almost one shot. Oh yeah, the trap guy. Ah, you're supposed to go there. Well, shoot. Yeah, those enemies are quite brutal. This is going to open up the path for the save point. Lovely. And then we can go this way. We should be approaching the boss. I imagine there's not much left. So there's that pathway. There's the staircase, which is probably not accessible. And we have this. I'm going to actually go this way first. I can still do a clean sweep. Oh, why are there so many freaking rats, man? That's so gross. And they just move weird. Like, who programmed these things? And who does that? Okay. Alright, tough guy, you kicking down the door? Get back in there. Oh, really? Another wise guy? Wait, there's an item up here. This area's pretty big, actually. Oh, that arrow moves so slow. You can't even save these helpless, like, villagers. I'll make sure everybody's dead so they don't mess with her. A faint golden cube. That would be the second door. Come on. See, that attack never has proper collision, that combo. Notice. Weird. 2? He doubled up. He doubled up on me. Alright, so we have... Yikes. We have this entire pathway here. And this which I can drop down at least. Let me check. Alright. Illusory wall. Oh, maybe not. Maybe for a side quest. Interesting. Okay, there was no point in doing any of that then. Love it. In the ancient ways. I can drop down here. Who can I kill from afar? Get rid of the fodder. Just gonna stand there. My instincts were that someone was going to be back here to ambush. I didn't think there was going to be someone sitting that I could have just plunge attacked to death. Because I would have done it. No worm.
Someone high up told us to kill Khazan. Promised to reward him with great rank if he succeeded.
Headshots do double the damage. That's insane. See if we can parry this boy. There you go. He's dead. And let's see. Does the air just like float? Like it's like weird and melty? Seems that way, right? It's like when you have like the heat exhaustion thing. It's like the illusion that's created from like heat. That's what it looks like. It's throwing me off. Maybe we're coming up on an elite enemy. Could very well be. Let's go and kill these guys real quick. There's a guy behind me. Oh, I thought there was. More boulders, mayhaps? I don't know. Oh god, the rats. Why? Why do they move like that? They move like little demons. It's so creepy to me. I can actually open a door? Holy nards. That means this is going to be an ambush. A booby trap. Oh, yep, see, told you. And the treasure chest was booby trapped just like we thought. So that guy must have been around the corner, like This dummy opened the door. Let's go stab him in the back. They're everywhere. Oh my gosh, they're on every side too. This is too much. I don't even know where the hell. I'm losing my way because of all the damn rats. Okay, I came through here. This is... Oh gosh, I turned left. Alright. Let's just heal and let's do the rat. Aim always for the headshot. Oh yeah, the headshots are so powerful. That's great. I love that. Okay, look up and just scan quickly. Just want to look at the stupid rats. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh my god. And they're over there too. That's a lot of rats, man. Oh my gosh. It makes me so itchy. Every fiber of my being. Oh, I hear him too. Oh god, it's making my arms itch, man. What the heck? Oh, okay. I was like, why did that just disappear? How tight timing. Not very when you have a giant alcove like this to just chill in. Surprised there's no illusory walls there though. Probably gonna get donked up here. Or not. Okay, cool. Rest. Where are the rocks coming from then? Oh, they're just magically manifesting. I see. That makes sense. Alright, we've got like 2 minutes. Okay, let's just see what's left before we call it quits here. I'm not sure what's down there. Scan the area and see what else we have around here. This could be a Blazing Bull scenario. Oh, look at this guy. An elite. Ow, ow. Okay, that was cool. We defeated an elite on the way as we were just exploring. That was what the creepy little music and stuff was for. Okay, well, I guess so that we don't skip anything, I am going to go ahead and end it here. We're in this next region of the bandit house, castle thing. So what we're going to do is hopefully get a way to transmog the armor so it looks better, because I hate the way armor looks right now. I definitely want some better looking armor. And I'm looking forward to seeing what next, or I guess what's next in this game. I'm assuming it's Maluka and whatever else, but either way, we will be streaming all week, so be sure to stay tuned. Monday through Friday, I will be streaming from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central, so please be sure to check it out. On Thursday, I think the 11th, we'll be watching the game show, Game Awards show, whatever it's called these days, and we'll be watching that together as well, so we kind of like a little bit of bonus. So anyways, you guys are awesome. I want to say thank you so much for being the best part of my channel, and as always, the Inhuman one